Well, welcome Ability 360 foodies. It's Chef Steve here again. And today we have a special episode of 360 in the Kitchen with my special guest, Sharon from Botswana.
Hi everyone, my name is Sharon Reakae and I am from Botswana. I will be cooking musukani, that's sorghum, and then siswa, which is pulled beef, morojo, which is kale, and chakalaka, which is like a chili radish with vegetables, and khamere, that is ginger drink.
And Sharon, besides teaching me to cook these dishes from Botswana, you have to teach me how to pronounce them too.
Exactly. So I'm here on the Mandela Washington Fellowship and I'm placed at Ability 360 for my professional development experience. And I get to share some culture with you through food today. Oh, and finally, areapeng, which is let us cook.
Areapage. So Sharon, tell me what you're making here.
So I'm making a vinaigrette for the sorghum stir fry. We're gonna need some honey, honey in a bowl, some olive oil, some lemon juice,
For the acid.
so we can emulsify it, right? And then some Dijon mustard, Italian herbs. Wait, let me do it like the Salt Bay guy, like this. A pinch of black pepper, a pinch of salt, and some Dijon mustard to make it creamy. Okay.
There you go.
Look at how creamy that is. So this is so good, homemade vinaigrette.
And look how quick that was.
That was so quick.
Now, in your country, can you serve this on a salad too, or
Yeah,
marinate it?
so we put this like on hot salads when we have a barbecue outside, and then we put corn. We put the vinaigrette on the corn.
Nice.
And this is such a cool tool.
Isn't that a great accessible tool?
Exactly. You want to taste it?
Sure. Ooh, I like it.
Great.
Really good. I love how the mustard gives a little bit of a tang.
Right? That's what we
Really
want.
creamy, very good. So Sharon, what are we going to make here?
So we're making stir-fried musukani, and we're gonna begin with some olive oil. Just
Okay.
heat it up in the pan. So like a tablespoon,
We'll turn the oven on,
Yep.
the stove. Okay.
and then let that heat up. And then we're gonna add
The onions.
a handful of onion.
Hold on, let it heat up. now.
Saute it, right? And then some garlic.
You can never
like
go
a-
wrong with onion and garlic.
No, it's a perfect marriage.
Absolutely perfect marriage.
Hmm.
Now show me the little dance you do when you're cooking.
So this is what you do to add more flavor. Okay? So I'm gonna put on some salt.
So I'll do that in my chair, right?
Exactly. That's how you add flavor, Chef Steve. And then this is how you add your salt. Okay, this is like a pinch of salt, and you
Yeah.
go,
Just throw it in.
and then you let it rain, let it rain, let it rain, let it rain.
And you use black pepper in here too, or no?
We're also gonna add some black pepper.
Nice.
So
Let it rain.
I like my food spicy, so I'm gonna add more.
So you and I love spicy food.
Exactly. We want flavorful food.
Yeah,
Peppers.
put it in. Love those peppers. Love the colors.
Yeah, that's what we want, right?
And we
Ooh,
cook
look
this
at that pop of
uncovered like
color.
this, right?
Yeah, we cook it uncovered because
I'll smell
stir
this.
fry. Look at that color, Steve.
Color's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And then mix it with the vinaigrette to make it moist.
What's the name of this dish?
Sukan.
Sukan, okay.
So we don't need to cook them down. We want them to be a bit chewy as
Sure,
well,
you do
right?
al dente, okay.
Al dente.
Are you ready for the sorghum?
Yeah. You can put in. We'll eyeball it.
You tell me when to stop, okay?
Okay, I will. And then we're gonna season that some more, right? With, look at that is such a beautiful grain.
It is. It's
So
good.
sorghum is an ancient grain. It has a lot of iron, fiber, calcium, potassium. So it's
And
very
it's a
filling.
grain found in India and Africa, correct? Keep going.
One last scoop, and then I'm gonna add more salt to that.
Okay.
So more salt, and then more pepper. Okay.
And we have the carrots last.
And then mix it. Yeah, and then the carrots last. Look at how pretty that is.
Look how gorgeous that looks.
So pretty.
When we cooked the sorghum, and then we boiled it, then we rinsed it, then we boiled it again a second time for about
Yeah.
an hour
Yep.
to get a texture to eat.
And then we put it in the fridge to cool it.
Go down, yeah.
So that it doesn't get soggy when we stir fry
You can
it.
see how, the kernels are so whole there.
Yep. So I'm gonna add in the shredded carrots, just a handful,
God, the colors are amazing.
and then mix that up. And super, super good for you.
Very
Man,
healthy,
I love
lots
it.
of nutrients. That's what I love about ancient grains, all the nutrients.
All the nutrients, right? So I'm gonna add some Italian herbs and then we'll be done. That's how easy it is. So some Italian herbs. And then give that a final mix. And then you're ready to serve.
Wow, that looks delicious.
And then we're gonna add
it-
a little bit of the vinaigrette on
vinaigrette.
top
Ah,
while it's still warm,
okay.
right? And then mix it up.
So we've got 2 more dishes to
Yeah.
cook, huh? All right.
Man, that looks good.
Go put it in the oven. So Sharon, what are you going to make next now?
So we are making chakalaka.
Is this a family recipe, like from your grandmother or mother?
My mother made a lot of chakalaka growing up. So this
And
is
what
what
is
we're making.
chakalaka?
It's like a vegetable relish. It's very hot,
Oh,
but we're gonna make it mild again today.
yum.
So we start off with oil in a pot.
Well, that's a pot. Tell me when.
Yeah, don't be shy with the oil. So that's enough. How much do you think that is?
That's probably about 3 tablespoons.
3 tablespoons of olive oil in a pot, and then we wait for it to heat up.
Is this something you serve with fish, poultry, beef, or is it
So
something you
we-
use as a side dish?
We eat this with beef,
With beef,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Any type of beef?
any type. We eat it with rice or sorghum or maize,
And it's very hot normally.
and it's very hot.
We're just
normally.
going to tone the...
We're gonna tone it down so everyone can eat today. So let's saute some onion,
Gonna get hot.
right? I wanna get all of it in, and some garlic, right?
Some garlic now.
So 2 tablespoons of garlic,
Every dish starts with onions and garlic.
and then let's stir that,
And this has different peppers than the peppers we used in the other dish,
right?
correct?
So we're gonna use much hotter peppers. Can you please name them for me?
We have serrano, jalapeno, serrano, jalapeno, we have hatch, we have Anaheim chilies today.
So
We have 4 peppers.
4 peppers, okay?
What are the peppers you use in...
So we use
Botswana?
chili pepper, the small bird eye chili. We use all the membranes and seeds,
Which makes it very hot.
which makes it very hot, and that's what we want, right? So I'm gonna add some salt
Okay.
so we can get the juices out.
And we're using coarse sea salt, I see,
Yeah,
too.
this is sea salt. And then some black pepper. Yeah, thanks. Mix that up for me. Okay, I'm gonna get all the peppers, okay?
Okay, you go get all the peppers.
Okay, so put all of those in.
Then we cover this and let it cook down.
And then we cover it and let it cook down. So we want them to really cook down and be soft.
And we just let it sit and wait now, right?
Yeah?
Do you stir it periodically
So
throughout the
stir
cooking
periodically.
process?
This is gonna take like 10 minutes to cook down. That's what we want to hear.
Smells delicious.
So for the kale, we're gonna need onion, garlic, tomatoes, and that's it. So we want that to be very much cooked down and like very, very soft. So once we put the beans in, it's gonna be very nice and soft. It's so hot. The steam is
Is
also
that
hot.
overly hot?
Let's see.
Now, when do you
okay.
want to put the tomatoes in?
Okay, let's put our
Or beans?
beans in because the tomatoes are already in. So we're gonna put in the
Oh, it is.
beans. So these are baked beans. They're kind of sweet, so they'll offset that heat from the
Okay.
peppers, right?
I'll hold
And
the
then-
pot and you can stir. How's
And then
that?
let me stir.
Teamwork.
Okay. My mother is gonna be so proud. I want a bit of everything. How is it? Is it good? Love it.
I don't have the heat anymore.
It's so good.
This is so good.
And there we have it,
ready?
chakalaka.
Chakalaka.
It's so good, right?
It's very good. So we put the lid on it, right?
Yeah, put the lid on.
Keep it warm.
Ready?
So Sharon, what are you gonna make now?
So we are making morojo.
Morojo.
Yeah, something that you guys would call kale, right?
Kale, yeah. And is this a side dish? Is it a complimentary dish?
So this is like a hot salad. So it's
Hot
a side.
salad. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So we're heating our pan up first. It's just started heating, so we'll give it a couple minutes.
So we're gonna put in like a tablespoon of oil
We'll let it heat up.
and then let that heat
Takes
up.
a while to heat up. And then the ingredients are tomatoes, onions, garlic, shredded carrots, kale,
And that's it.
and that's it.
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
So this looks like it has heated up really well. So we're gonna add in our
Can you hear that spice again?
onion, right? And garlic. So 2 tablespoons of. So we're gonna sweat these out until they're translucent before we add the other ingredients, right?
Now sweating means we're not cooking them down, we're just
Yeah,
making
sweating
them
them.
translucent.
Yeah.
To bring
And
the
also-
flavor out of the onion.
Adding salt helps it to extract those.
Exactly, it certainly
So
does.
that's what I'm gonna add now. I'm gonna add in the salt to help it sweat down, right?
Okay,
I'm gonna add in these peppers.
add in the peppers. We've got peppers in every dish we're eating today.
That's like a quarter cup of peppers.
Nothing wrong with that.
So we're eating a lot of plants today. That's what we like about today's meal. It's very plant forward,
Very
right?
plant forward. And everybody that knows me knows I love plant forward eating.
Yes.
It's great.
So I'm gonna add in the kale, right? And this is gonna cook down. We all know what kale does, right? It's gonna cook down.
Interesting, when I do spinach like this, I put the lid on it so it cooks down faster.
I think let's do that. So come, let's see how the meat looks like. So this is how the meat looks. So what we're gonna do is pull the meat.
So show us how you pull it apart.
So this is how. So we traditionally use a mortar and pestle, so like a big mortar and pestle
Okay.
to pull it, but we'll just use a fork, right? Because it does the job perfectly. So I'm gonna continue pulling the meat. It looks so good. So I'm gonna like add all the nice juices back into the meat. Ooh, look at that. And then same to this side. So good.
That is delicious.
It's good. Look at that. Wow, that's so beautiful. I love it.
We eat with our eyes, right?
We eat with our eyes, and that looks pretty. Let's eat and then clean after.
Well, here we go, Ability 360 foodies. Here's our great meal that we made with my new friend Sharon here. I'm gonna let you tell us what we made here.
Okay, so we have siswa, pulled meat, chakalaka, vegetable relish, musukane, sorghum rice, and morojo kale.
And the flavors and the smells are just incredible.
Yes.
So what do we say now?
Arajane.
Arajane. Let us eat.